AC till it's colder than a breeze in Alaska. Sunshine like the winter time just passed us. Watching for laws and jaggers, cause you're too clean to be taken. I keep it tucked off in my clothes, you'll never catch me out your bucket naked. Fresh draws, them dead stock J's for the casket. Pressing up on these that owe me and I got to have it. Wake up and cake up cause it's only right. Soon as the sun go down, the freeze come out and they gon' dress in something tight. I'm trying to dig deep, ginger ale. Keep me in the zone all night long till the clock strike 12. One more then I'm out of the front door on a mission like a Waffle House cook for the 247. Man, I'm just trying to get paid and make it what he hate. I got up to come down, trying to get up to come down. Got to play it by the pound. To go with the Lex and the crown. Make it with them come around. Trying to get up to come down. Booming like a sub underground. The whole city here is around. We all on the get up to come down. This for them players in those gator belts. Getting cheese like patty milk. Serving up game like help yourself. Refereeing calling plays on the sidelines. Super the boat, diamonds and gold. Won a ring like 5 times. I remember wanna be that cause I seen. Don't ever tell her you love her if you don't mean. Unless it's about that paper. Got that from a player that said it's work to be a P.I. easy or to be a Sam. Put it in motion, roller coasting. Peak the focus of a go-getter. If you flip it once and get it, it's for show figure. If you ain't eating with your squad, use a that's from the heart. Never pump Kool-Aid when we on a mission. That's 24/7 like a Waffle cook in a Waffle House kitchen. Man, I'm just trying to get paid and make it what he hate. I got up to come down. Trying to get up to come down. Got to play it by the pound. Go with the Lex and the crown. Make it with them come around. Trying to get up to come down. Booming like a sub underground. The whole city here is around. We all on the get up to come down. Here's a little story that must be told. A wild young off of Cabo to roll. I was raised in Kings Ridge where there wasn't no rules. Before they started jackets and shoes. Yeah, I've done some real things. Family full of fiends. For a wild young that's just a novel to king. Drink from a pocket full of pieces and 74 caprices. Two beans and a brim and buckhead. Thank you, Jesus. Boy, I'm sweet James Jones when I'm with the Bereans. A relief on my wrist and a super bad. No, it's Southside. You can tell by the color. Get a good look, cause there'll never be another. 100 spokes, what you expect? And trust me, money can't buy you that respect. Gotta put it out of love and get it out the mud. And it'll come round or get out the way. I'm coming down. Trying to get up to come down. Y'all play a worldwide third coast.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Braves going up against the Crescents. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here, and on the hill in this one, number 22.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
So coming into the game now on defense, number 11. He's in at shortstop. All right, ready to get underway. And now the rookie second baseman, number 13.
Number 13.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
swinging.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. One down, base is empty. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Negron going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Let's take a look at our lineup. Contreras getting ready to hit. Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And another ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. .99 miles per hour to finish him off. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. And we're back. And towing the slab here, Jimmy Gonzalez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. And he walked him.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2.
Ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Gonzalez picks over Lopez. Gets back easily. Gonzalez deals. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Medina now at the plate. And the pitch. Runner on the go. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. Rivera ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
Take a look at the lineup. And next will be the cleanup hitter.
2-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Next offering is fouled back. Two now. And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Number 89 up next. And there's ball four.
Ball four.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Wouldn't chase that time.
3 balls, 1 strike.
First and second, 2 down. Here in game 4 of the ALCS. That's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Berg, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Got him looked in. And that is the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ramos.
Number 12.
2-1 now. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. The wind of the pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. And now it's going to be Felix Cruz.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez, Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland. And, man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Ramos gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Here comes a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And here is Kenneth Rivera. Pitch out, but no action. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Selling at 99. And the count is 2-2. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Runner tagging for first.
The catcher, Caballero.
That was a great run to make the catch, Singy. We got to take another look at it with StatCast.
Yeah, he saw it perfectly off the bat. Reactions were excellent. Took a very direct route to the ball, and more than 100 feet later, he ran it down. I just love seeing that.
Now, here is Gerald Caballero. And on second, 2 down.
Ball.
That just misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
No score here in the second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Harold Figueroa would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. 2 outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. We didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Davila. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. You can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets...
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, that's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way just to travel a hair more.
Hard hit, right side. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The third baseman, number 52.
Here's the third baseman, Sanchez. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Slider misses outside. Righty delivers. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Juan Diaz waiting for a turn at the plate. That one drilled left field and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now the left fielder, Juan Diaz. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. This one ripped, but foul to the right. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 4. And delivers outside. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. So one hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. On to the third inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Harold Figueroa. Here's a 1-1. And it skips into dirt. Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 3-1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Fall off foul. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now it's the right fielder, Maldonado.
Number 19.
Ball to strike. That one ripped left field. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Figueroa over at first with one away. And another ball. And now the lefty boots it. Goes to second for one. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Now the number 2 hitter. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. 2 outs. Run around the booth. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, try to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
As we go to the last of the third. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Lopez. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Kicks and fires. That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that one handled. And that quickly 2 away.
The batter, number 14.
Medina will hit next. Two down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And another ball. And here it comes. Popped in the air, left field. Rivera hauls it in to end the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. fourth game of the ALCS. And now, number 97.
Number 97.
Kicks and deals.
Ball two.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Good changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The pitch. Got him swinging. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
One down, base is empty. To third, Sanchez. Throws across the diamond. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
So digging in, Ramos. One now. Next offering is outside. Wouldn't chase that time.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swings through that one for strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Still with no score. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth, digging in. Number 55.
Number 55.
Next pitch misses way outside. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fourth.
All over that one right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And here's the catcher. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's a full count. Runner at second, nobody out. The other way, and out number one on the grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Davila, the next to hit.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
And now the right fielder, John Negron. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Stretches out and holds it in. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 4. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Felix Cruz. Way high with that one. Ball 2. Activity in the bullpen. Number 53 appears to be getting loose. The pitch. Outside low. And now 3-1.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the ball. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Here's the left fielder, Kenneth Rivero. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And a pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, it's such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 22 won't go any further, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm. We'll be back for that in a moment. Number 53 on the pitch out of the pen here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So 1 out, nobody on. Gerald Caballero digs in now. 1 down, base is empty. Off the plate, 2-1. That one missed. Three-1 is on the way, and that's ball 4.
Go to first.
And now the center fielder, Harold Figueroa.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there, he owns the home plate area.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. And the righty deals.
1, 2.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Drifts towards it. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And another ball. Caballero stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Fair ball. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
So one out with two aboard, and now Maldonado. 2 on, 1 out. And there's the strike.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Right-handed reliever. And that's outside. And it's 2-2. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the right-hander deals. And that one is inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Now, interesting, he went with the off-speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman. Wouldn't chase that time.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
1 run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 runs in. Close play, but in there. And they lead by 3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 1 out. Now it's the shortstop. The 1-1 is fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's a base hit. Maldonado headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 4-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Anthony Macetero. Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Contreras now at the plate. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. A 1-pitch double play out of the pen, inning over. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Puerto Rico out front, 4-0. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Sanchez. That one in triple digits.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Headed down the line, and that's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Lopez.
Number 45.
Boog, this offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. On the ground, right side. Oh, great grab on the dot. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now here is Ramos. And he gets tied up right there.
One ball.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
There's a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Rivera getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Burden also throwing. Not even close there. 2-2. And another ball.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Touching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
So 2 down now, and here is Kenneth Rivero. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
Two down, nobody on. That one hit to right. Negron makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Braves lead it 4-0. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, number 11.
Number 11.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's a big power threat. Medina. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
The pitch. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joseph Estrada up and loosening in the pen. Antone also getting ready. The 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to him. Medina, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Two outs. Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Rivera. Here's the catcher to hit, Gerald Caballero. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Way inside, gets out of the way.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And the pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And down on strikes. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's going to be Harold Figueroa. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give us one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Righty delivers. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
3-2 now.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across, so why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
2 down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, out to left. Settles under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH.
The designated hitter, number 63.
A wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
The 1-2. And that's in the dirt. That misses the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jimmy Gonzalez won't go any further tonight. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Joseph Estrada gets the ball now.
Estrada.
And now John Negron. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. It bangs off the wall. Davila around third. He'll score easily. It's 4-1.
He was all over that one. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates firing up.
Stepping in, Sanchez. And he deals. And that one fouled off. Estrada, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Line drive, caught. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Diaz.
Juan Diaz getting ready to hit. Kicks and fires. Outside low, and a count 2-1.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And it's second. And a foul ball. And the 2-2. Got him. And there's 2 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Lopez. At the belt and fires. And downstairs. Number 11 to bat next. Runner at second, 2 down. Late here in game 4. That one ripped, but foul. And on 2nd, 2 down. Swing and a ball popped up. Contreras has this one sized up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 4-1. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, number 13. Here's a 1-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Diaz going back on this one. Throws it in on the warning track.
Now batting, number 97.
Here's the shortstop at the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
That one misses. And a full count now.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters throws him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Contreras. Ball to strike. The pitch. And that clips the inside corner.
Throwing the ball well, and they need the scoreless inning in relief right there. They're doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And here it comes. Ground ball up the middle. Lopez. The throw to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Number 59 gets handed the rock out of the pen. Now the number 2 hitter. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
So up next, Medina. That one finds the zone. Counts full, 3-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
The next pitch misses. 2-1. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Next offering is down low. On the ground, a short could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. Puerto Rico out front here, 4-1. And we're back. We go to the 9th at the plate. Ramos.
Number 12.
And another ball.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that two-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Kicks and deals. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Next to hit, Felix Cruz. One down, base is empty.
No.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Medina puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The left fielder, Rivera.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Kenneth Rivero. Two outs. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to
runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Braves with the lead 4-1. Marco Robles comes out trying to close it out, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Here's the catcher. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The 2-2 on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. To the right side. Cruz. On the run. Throw to first. Steps in the bag. Got him. Nicely done there. And now the DH, Davila. 9th inning elimination game. Chris, it's a tall task. They're going to need a crooked number to tie this game up.
Yeah, and they just have to remember that they have had many innings over the course of the year where they've scored more runs needed than they need in this one. So just relax, get your pitch, and make something happen.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Smoked on the ground to second. To first. Out. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19, John Negron.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the right fielder, John Negron. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A gigantic blast. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Sanchez, the next to hit. The pitch.
2-1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
This could end it. Good eye in that spot.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. And it's celebration time. They are champions of the American League.
Congratulations to the American League champions. These players have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. This team can't wait to get it started.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
Cero estrés, solo siento paz. Todos los días son domingos. Terrible lo que hace, solo un poco de trabajo y fe. Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo. Buena paga. Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo, buena paga. Volándome, conociéndome, cada día más poco haciéndome. Cielo azul, miro despertándome. Me siento bien, mamá está bien. Ambición y fe me trajeron fame. Compré un auto con plata que no robé. Lo que antes era un lujo hoy en día es un vuelto. No es un sueño, juro que estoy despierto. Soy como Shinobi cuando encesto. Banda de rock debutando en cemento. Soy un diamante sudamericano. Hice mi money con americano. Me río porque lo logramos. Estudio negocio, José hoy.